Hey, it's Nicole here, and I am going to give you another Red update. I can't prepare you for the video you're about to see. It shows me in a way that I never showed the internet before. A way that I usually am when I'm not on the camera. But I'm going to be on the camera and I'm going to be in that way, so you know what? Get ready. Because if you're not, it doesn't matter because here I come. So I filmed this a couple other times and it just wasn't going right. And now I think this is the one that is going to go right because I am positive right now. I am being positive thinking, which is not my norm. So currently I am fine-tuning chapter 11 and kind of working on it. I started it and I'm going to work on finishing it today. That is my goal. And then I'm on to chapter 12. It's going slow, but it is actually moving, so I'm excited about that. It's been kind of hard for me to write recently because I've had to work a lot this week, and I started taking a radiology class, which goes on one night a week. But the trouble is not the class, the trouble is all the reading I have to do for it and before each class. So that's kind of taken up some writing time, and I'm sorry about that. It only goes on for, no, it goes on for like 3 months. Okay, so it kind of goes on for 3 months. It goes on for 12 weeks. And it's going to take a priority for a while until I finish that because the reading is kind of difficult and I've got a lot of it to do. I'm on page 10 of 47 of chapter 1 and then I'm supposed to read chapter 10. I don't like reading things out of order, but I'm going to have to do that for this class. So, I mean, it's a little bit stressful. I guess for those of you who don't know, I'm a dental assistant for an endodontist and I can't take x-rays, which is a real pain. So I'm taking this radiology class so I can do that and be more helpful in the office, and also I get a raise. So I mean, who can really complain about that? More money means more money to spend on books, which I mean, everybody knows that reading correlates with your writing. Am I right? I think that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So that's what's going on there. I mean, there's not much to update because I haven't done much recently. I've really been fine-tuning my stories and really thinking about my storyline, and I realized that some of my background for my main character Rowan needs to get changed a bit, a lot of it. And so that's kind of got me down, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I don't expect my writing to be. It's going to be better once I fix this and once I figure out what's going on. But I've been thinking so deeply about my characters. I've been like a character maniac, just thinking, oh, what are they going to feel when that happens? Or, oh, what should happen to make them feel this? And it's just been like so much. I also found out that my friend Kyle from England watches this. Whoa, I didn't know that, and I'm kind of embarrassed now because this channel is a hot mess right now. I mean, it's better than my other channel, which is also a hot mess. It's not quite as hot as that mess, but it's a hot mess. But I hear from Josh that I make you laugh sometimes with my ridiculousness, so good for that. So Kyle, if you're interested in reading my story, once I finish draft 1, I think you can read it. I think I could send it to you and it would not be an embarrassing moment. I don't even know if you read a lot of books. I think you like comic books. I think you do. I'm not 100% sure. You strike me as a comic book kind of guy. I heard you like Sword Art Online, and I didn't know that. And I like Sword Art Online, except I didn't really like the whole second part of the first season. Like, what was up with that? But I digress. I'm getting way off topic. So yeah, I would love for you to read my story, but I don't know if you would like it because I don't know what you like to read. So we need to email and figure this out together. Yes, it would be so awesome if I could send you it and have some feedback on it. I'm trying to make it like gender neutral so it's not too girly, but I'm a girl, so I struggle with that because I tend to write more girly, like, you know, is that a thing? I think it is. You write what you know, and I know how to be a girl. I don't know how to be a boy, but I try to know, not to become a boy. I am a girl, and I'm going to stick with that. So I realized I haven't really said anything about my book on this channel because I'm afraid it's going to be like stolen. Like, not that I'm the kind of arrogant person who thinks my work is so good that others would want to steal it, but I'm just cautious by nature, and the thought of anybody stealing my story idea makes me feel physically ill because I put so much time into this, and I'm going to finish this story and it is going to get published. I hope. Probably. You know what? You just gotta own it. You gotta be confident. Because if you're not confident, you're never gonna get what you want. So I'm gonna get this book published. It's not gonna get stolen. So I've been afraid to talk about it, but I think I can tell little parts of it. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just email it to you. I don't know, Kyle. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, this is a hot mess. This whole video is a hot mess. I should just call it Red Update. My life is a hot mess. Because that's what it is. What I can tell you is that my story is a young adult fiction type story. And it features Little Red Riding Hood, but in the future. Like, not like with robots. Like, don't get thinking like that, but like, in the future after her grandmother has died and been eaten by wolves. The only thing is that there is a twist, and the twist is this. Instead of being killed by the wolf in her granny's cottage, she ends up killing it, and thus becomes a wolf slayer. And she has to save a forest and save a prince, and it's really cool. There's a lot of action. Pretty much every fight scene I have, or the big ones at least, my thought process was,
what would this be like if it was a Legend of Zelda battle scene? If it was a boss level, what would this be like?
So that's what it is. It's pretty much like, oh, aim for the eye, use the wind gale, use the grappling hook. That's what it's like. Except she doesn't have a grappling hook or a wind gale. She has a sword and like these awesome, like, you know those. Okay, I didn't know the name for them, but I looked them up and I'm pretty sure it's Gauntlet. If it's not Gauntlet, I'm screwed. But you put like it's like it's like a little metal glove. And when you like activate it, kind of like Spider-Man, I think that's how this works. It's not bad. I've been writing about this for like a whole year and I don't even know how it works. But I think it's like Spider-Man where you hit a button and then just claws come out like Wolverine. It's like that. And she has those on each of her hands that she can slash with. And she also has a double-sided battle axe. Like, let's be real here. That exists. And she just pulls it off of her back and she's like, let's go to town, slash. And it is awesome. Kyle, if you like battle scenes, like, tell me if my battle scenes are good, because I want to know. I want to know if guys would enjoy reading about brains coming out of wolves' heads and all of that, because I'm kind of a dork like that. I write surveys to go along with my chapters to see what my readers think of it. I only send it out to, like, my parents, Josh, and my grandmother, but I'm very serious about that. Like, well, if anyone watching this enjoyed this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up. Yeah. And maybe if you like me and my perky attitude, you could subscribe for perkiness and for the story I will eventually have published. It's been fun talking to you all. I hope you all have a lovely day, and goodbye, internet friends.
I can't prepare you for the video you're about to see. You're gonna see me in a crazy light, in the light that shows craziness. I'm such a goof. I know you like Sword Art Online now. Like, what, Kyle? You like Sword Art Online? Blah, blah, blah. Sword Art Online? That is a mouthful. Oh my god, my dog is here. She just made a really scary face. What are you making scary faces for, Heitha? Heitha, come here. Show the viewers your scary face, Heitha. She's being shy. Oh, is she coming? There's her nose. There's her nose. She wants me to play with her, but I'm making this video, so obviously I can't do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh, what is this? My hair just not today. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a geek. I'm not geeking out at all about this, but in that respect, whew. Oh, I was worried this was gonna be a boring update, but it ended up being awesome. Thank you, Kyle, for like, if I wasn't like talking to you right now, it would be awkward. But it's not, because I am talking to you. But maybe this is awkward for you, but it shouldn't be. I don't know.